much, Mr. Jha, for joining us on Mirror Now. Of course, there has been discontent within the Shiv Sena, but for it to reach this level where, this is the situation, developments going on, what is your own reading into the situation?
It is very uncomplicated, actually. The BJP, ever since the coalition government happened between the Shiv Sena, the NCP, and the Congress, has been sulking. I mean, you know how Devendra Fadnavis has been trying his level best,
Yes.
try to disturb and topple the government. So what you're witnessing at the moment, whether it's with Mr. Shinde and a couple of other MLAs sitting in Surat, which, by the way, happens to be the epicenter of Operation Lotus at most times, Gujarat, I mean by that. We all know who's behind it. It is a clear, brazen, blatant attempt of what is called as the Sam, Dam, Dand, Bhed politics of the BJP.
Right. Sanjay Jha, while I do agree with you to some level, the fact is that when it comes to Eknath Shinde and some of the others that we are talking about, they've been loyalists as far as the party is concerned, as far as Shiv Sena is concerned. And right now, the Shiv Sena seems to be confident that they can make it all sort of go away and sort of douse this entire situation. What is your view?
See, if you look at the arithmetic, the math, the MVA will survive even if there's an attempt to try and wean away some disaffected MLAs from any of the parties who are part of the MVA. In politics, unfortunately, we live in a country where ideological commitment is more like a transactional commodity. So MLAs shift based on whoever has the best offer to make. And that's a tragedy of Indian politics. I don't want to get into that right now. But the larger issue here is I don't think the MVA government is going to collapse at all. The BJP will mount an effort, basically to try and destabilize them and keep them on tenterhooks. And thirdly, keep the headlines out of the violent protests happening by the young in the country against the Nipad scheme, the embarrassment, the diplomatic faux pas of this government after the spokespersons spoke a lot of outrageous stuff on television, or the joblessness in the country, or the state of the economy. So, end of day for the government, the BJP at the center, or the political party as it exists, all it wants to do is to manipulate the public mood monitor. That's about it.
All right, we leave it there, Sanjay Jha. Thank you so much for joining us with your perspective.
Thank you.